This morning, we're checking out Clock Place.
Emily Deem is live in Green Bay with more. Hi, Em.
Rachel and Pete, clocks come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are battery operated, some are mechanical. Dave Birschbach is here with me. We're in the basement at Clock Place. This space used to be empty. Now it is you and your coworker space to work on all of your stuff. And let me tell you, it's really cool and interesting. I'm learning something new. You actually go into people's homes, you take out the inside of the grandfather clocks, and you bring them here. So what are you working on with all of this down here?
Okay, basically these are clocks that needed repairs. Not every clock that I go and see needs to come in here, but the ones that do need that, we bring them in. And here's an example of the kind of thing that I see. I see wear. The gears must mesh one with another. If they don't, and I see this kind of wobbling, I know it needs to be rebuilt. The clock just isn't going to function properly for the customer.
How long would a mechanical clock last for before you had to get it repaired like this?
They rarely make 30 years, usually somewhere between 20 and 30 years. They get to a point where they have significant wear, and then they do need a rebuild, and then they're good for another 20 or 30 years.
Let's talk about maintenance, because you have to keep it well oiled, just like changing the oil in your car. Tell me about that.
Right. We suggest every 2 to 3 years that we come out and oil the clocks. And we do have some customers that actually do it themselves, but not everybody feels comfortable doing that. So we do go out, we take the clock apart as much as we have to. We use our oiler, and we know all the spots. There's about 40 places in a clock that need to be oiled, and then the clock will run properly. It's just like you need your oil changed on your car. There's a good likelihood that if you didn't do that, you're going to run into trouble. You're going to run into the same thing with a clock. And
you have to wind your clock, too. How often do you have to do that with grandfather clocks?
Grandfather clocks go about a week, and you don't have to wait the week if you feel that you're afraid it's going to run out or something. But you pull the chains, you bring them up, and then you know you're going to have the clock run again for a week.
That's so interesting. I'm learning something new every time we have a segment, Dave. He doesn't only fix the insides. Look at this clock. He also fixes the outsides. This one might be a little challenge, right?
It definitely is.
Because it's from, what, Paris?
This
or
is
where is this from?
a French clock, and not only did the motor of the clock need repair, it also has a case that's falling apart that needs to be put back together. This is slate, so it's not the easiest to work with, but we have to figure out a way to reconstruct this base and get 4 legs on the clock, because currently there are only 3.
Unreal. Well, Dave, thank you so much. And hey, it's not only battery operated mechanical, they also fix watches. Look at this pocket watch. How cool is that? So we're going to tell you more about it. And coming up in the 7, we're going to look at cuckoo clocks. I can't wait. We'll have more. We'll send it back to you for now.
We are cuckoo for cuckoo clocks. Thanks, Em.